There's some things that happen to me. I can't control them, but you can control your reaction, and I think that's a pretty powerful message that I think a lot of people need to hear nowadays.
The
Elitist
Pizza.
podcast.
Trying to get more into this, kind of what you described
Mm-hmm.
is basically the flow state.
Yeah.
Trying to get more into that. Um, Experienced it a couple of times, but not on like a super serious level. It's just like you playing video games. You get in the zone. You're just doing stuff. You're not really thinking
Yeah.
about it.
Exactly.
I'd like to do that more often. In general, I think you're gonna perform your best when you're not really thinking about all this other stuff. You're kind of just
Doing
you're
it.
doing that, and that's another part of being present.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's another thing I've been looking into. I've been looking really into like spirituality and all that stuff, and trying to be more present and stop trying to worry about stuff. If that's the number one thing people say about me. You said it about me. A lot of people say about me, but been trying to really think about why I act like that, and why I think it's beneficial to not really worry about stuff you can't control. That's the big thing.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm more of a trying to get. I take a lot of different philosophies from a lot of different places, and Stoicism is one of the big ones for me.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the big things in there is, you know, not worrying about things you can't control. There's some things that happen to me. I can't control them, but you can control your reaction, and I think that's a pretty powerful message that I think a lot of people
Yeah.
need to hear nowadays.
In addition to the worry thing, being present in the moment is a significant component in Buddhism as well, and it just appreciating the moment. One of the things that Buddhism stresses a lot is impermanence, how everything is going to end, including us. We die and stuff, and because of that, it's important to cherish the present and to experience it and stuff like that. You might die in 5 seconds, and you should be appreciating each second that you can live.
Yeah, that's it's crazy how all these things kind of all these different ideas kind of are really similar. That's another thing that's similar with Stoicism
Oh,
too.
I didn't know that.
Um, yeah, they actually have it's a phrase they have. It's memento mori. It basically means remember death. Um, it's a reminder of death. Basically, remember. It's just remembering that hey, you're gonna die one day, and
Yeah.
just cherish every moment. Live your life to the fullest. Don't have any regrets. And I've been really trying to work on that. Maybe I don't do everything that I should do, or maybe I don't do the right thing sometimes. But I've been getting out of that mindset of trying to be like, oh, boo. It's just, hey, I already did it.
Yeah.
It already happened. I can't change it. But what I can do is change is react a certain way, and I'm not gonna react badly, or maybe I won't react at all.
Yeah, well, it's something I've been thinking about is I've been thinking a lot about metaphysics and the different dimensions. So
Mhm.
like the fourth dimension being time and stuff.
Yeah.
And I've looked at it from that perspective and thought, well, I mean I can't go back in time. I'm obviously, so thinking about these hypothetical realities where I did X differently or Y differently is a total waste of time. I mean, not totally. I mean, you can kind of think, oh, well, I should have done this differently. But after that, just like thinking about it anymore is just a total waste of time. Just
Exactly.
be like,
You
well,
gotta
YOLO it, you got to live in the present.
exactly. Yeah. But I do think it's kind of interesting how all these different concepts are so similar, and they all have
Totally
really similar
independent
ideas.
origins, but they
Yeah.
have come to similar conclusions.
Um,
What are you doing? Not being subscribed to the Elitist Pizza Podcast on Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube? Do it. Now. Give us money.
if you liked that clip, make sure to check us out on Twitch at Elitist Pizza Podcast, where we stream the entire podcast. See you guys there.